Can you... Am I live? Guys. Oh. Guys. Yeah, oh, yeah, yes, you can hear me. Okay, I'm here. Guys, it's a white streak because it's homework. You guys want me to do homework. Hello, people. 19 people are watching this. Are you guys gonna sit here for the entire stream to watch me do homework? I mean, okay. So, you guys were... Roby, why are you here, Roby? Oh my, why are you guys all so hyped for this? Okay, so if you check the description, it's Calculus 3 homework. It's my summer course that I'm taking right now. I have the problems that I have to do right next to me. Let me get the image. Yes, so I have... let me look. So I have... I have I have questions for each chapter, right? So I have 6 chapters and about 10 questions per chapter, but it takes a while. And yes, there are partial differential equations in this stream. Yes, there are. So to begin, I have 13.3. Like, I have to put this for my teacher to be like, give me credit, right? What's good, Fixie? So 13.3, I have to pull up. Okay, wait, guys, give me 1 minute. I have to pull up my my workbook. I can't believe you guys want me to do this. This is so stupid. But I'll do it. I'm doing it. I'm keeping my word. Let me pull up my workbook. 1 second. I have to enter Canvas and everything. How do I have 19 people watching this? Okay, wait. Ready? Textbook. Let's hope my phone doesn't crash. Wait, here. Let me write down. So how about I do this, right? So so I'll write down all the questions I have to do. So I don't have to continuously check that image, right? So 17 to 19, 21, 22, and 27. Okay, those are the questions I have to do, guys. So let me now pull up the workbook because it was loading. Maybe I should... Okay, not on my phone, maybe, because my phone is super slow. Okay, wait, guys. Don't worry. I'm pulling it up on my iPad. Let me find the workbook, guys. Where is the workbook? Oh, found it. I found the workbook. I now have to scroll for like 1,000 pages. Hold up. So let me tell you what this topic is before I get into it. Okay, wait, you gotta scroll more. Okay, wait. I'm on chapter 13. I'm on chapter 13. Where's 13.3? Oh, I found it. I found chapter 13. Yeah, okay. So, I'm doing arc length of vectors right now, right? So, like, vectors, like, are kind of, like... I mean, I can't really... it's hard to explain what vectors are unless you know what it is. But, so... yes, I have... This topic is arc length of vectors and curvature. Okay, so the first question is find the length of the curve, which is arc length of the curve. R of t equals the vector t 3 cosine t 3 sine t. I suck at writing on computer. This is gonna look like horrible handwriting. Between 5 and -5 and 5. Okay. Roby, have you... it's hard to kind of teach. I can't... It's hard. Calculus 3 is super weird, bro. Wait, let me link this in my server, make the new video ping, because I haven't done that yet. I was going to, but then I got distracted with actually pulling up my workbook. So I'm going to go to new videos. I'm going to do new video ping, and I'm going to ping. Because it's live, right? Okay. Now we start. So the arc length formula is given by S being the arc length, is equal to the integral from the starting point, which is t5, to this ending point of the square root of dx over dt squared plus dy over dt squared. My handwriting sucks, but it's fine, guys. dz dt. Oh my, it's so hard to write with mouse. dt squared. dt. Okay, so that's the arc length formula, right? My handwriting sucks. It's readable, though. It's readable. Okay, so this is our respective x, y, z components. So now we have to find their derivative, right? So let's find dx over dt, which it's just t, so it equals 1. dy over dt is the derivative of cosine is negative sine, so negative 3 sine of t. And then dz over dt is the derivative of sine is cosine. So it would be 3 cosine of t. Okay. Now we got half of it done, right? So then we have the arc length is equal to the integral from -5 to 5. Yes, guys, is this top one? Of dx squared, which is just 1, plus dy squared, which is 9 sine cubed. I'm gonna factor out a 9 though. Ready? Watch. You guys are gonna watch the magic happen. Ready? So dy is 3 sine, so I do sine. I'm factoring out a 9. Ready? Watch the magic. Boom. Does anyone in the chat have enough knowledge about trigonometry to where they know what this equals? Does anyone? I'm gonna continue writing it while you guys. Do none of you know? Guys, it doesn't equal 6, 7. Yes! It's 1, guys. It is 1. It is 1. Sine squared plus t. No, sine squared of t or anything plus cosine squared is 1. So then we just have 10 square root of 10 dt. And then that's a super easy integral with it just being s equals the square root of 10 times t from 5 to -5, which equals 5 square root of 10 minus, or plus actually, 5 square root of 10, which is equal to 10 square root of 10. That is the arc length, guys, from -5 to 5 of this position vector. That's one question. Obviously, I showed all my work for this, so you guys can see it. You understood, Roby? Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, question 2, right? Because I have to do 1 through 5. So 2, right? That we're just doing the same thing, but with different vectors. So this vector is, I'm gonna speed run this time, okay? Make sure to follow. Wait, my iPad almost just turned off. Okay, ready? So it's t squared 1/3 t cubed from 0 to 1. Okay, I'm gonna speed run. Right? I don't need to put what dx over dt is. That's kind of like in my head, right? So the arc length from 0 to 1 is the square root of 4, because that's 2 squared, plus 4t squared, because 2t squared is 4t squared, plus t fourth. So then, does anyone in this chat know what you can do here to make this way easier? No? Okay, I'll show you, because you guys didn't chat. Right? So this can be factorable by doing t squared plus 2 squared. And since it's a square root, these things cancel out, and then you get the arc length is equal from 0 to 1 of t squared plus 2 dt, right? Okay. So then, right, you do the integral, which is t squared over 3 plus 2t, I think. Yeah. From 1 to 0. Now, that is equal to just 1/3 plus 2, which is, if I can do my fractions right, 6/3, 7/3. And I don't plug in the 0 because it's just going to make this 0. So then, that is the arc length. That's number 2 done. That's number 2 done. That's number 2, right? 7/3. So we got 2 answers so far, right? So let's do number 3, right? So with the vector being, what is it? Oh, it's in a different format this time. Okay, it's t square root of 2 I plus e to the t j, right, plus e to the negative tk. And these k's, the I, j, and k, guys, I is just a vector for the x, j is just a vector for the y, k is just a vector for the z. So it's like the same format. Like if I was putting this into this format, I would just say 2t, I can't speak, 2t I plus t squared j plus 1/3 t cubed k. It's like the same thing. They're just unit vectors, yes. Shaftas knows this. Okay, we're doing this from 0 to 1 again, which is kind of helpful because that's an easy thing to do. Okay, so now we find the arc length, right? So the integral from 0 to 1 of the square root. Okay, what's the derivative of square root of 2? Oh, that's just square root of 2. So then square root of 2 squared is 2, right? Then e to the t, the derivative of e to the t. Does anyone know what that is? Come on, guys. This one is known by like everyone in the entire world, I think, who's ever taken a calculus class. Does anyone know what the derivative of e to the t is? It's not 6, 7. It's not e. It's not, guys. The derivative is another function. It's not its own number. It's not a scalar. Yes, Andrew got it. It's e to the t. Like that's the cool thing about e to the t is that the derivative of e to the t is itself. So then e to the t squared is just e to the 2t. And then the derivative of this is just negative e to the negative t, and then if you square that, it becomes e to the negative 2t. So then we get this. Boom. Okay, wait, is there a way to simplify this that I'm not seeing right now? Okay, so I'm trying to think of a way to simplify this. I don't think multiplying it by 67 will do anything, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the plot, but I don't think multiplying this by 67 will simplify anyway. I'm trying to think. How do I have 26 viewers? Guys, guys, is this a W stream? Is this a W stream? This is very interesting. You guys like this? When I go into, what's it called? When I go into differential equations, should I stream homework again? Yes? Play Rivals at the end? I don't know if I'll have time. Guys, I have 6 chapters and this is just one of the 6. I don't know of a way to simplify this, guys. Did I do it wrong? Wait, so square root of 2, right? E to the t, and then negative e to the negative t, which is negative, or e to the negative 2t. If we make this into a fraction, 1 e to the 2t, because that's exponential rules, right? And then we do plus e to the 2t. Then I multiply all of them by e to the 2t. That gives you... how do I do this? No, what if I get common denominators, right? Where it's... So I multiply everything... Or, wait. I'm forgetting how to... Oh, yeah. So I do 2 e to the 2t. No, I'm stupid. I do e to the 4t divided by e to the 2t. Oh, my thing's bugging out. Plus 2 e to the 2t. And then you can combine all the fractions to get... So then, yeah, I think that's how you do it. So then you combine all the fractions to get 1 plus e to the 4t plus 2 e to the 2t all over e to the 2t, which is all over square root. Okay, I think that's how you do it. Yes, it is. I can see it now. So then, if you do the integral, then this becomes factorable to be e to the 2t plus 1 squared over e to the t squared dt. So then, these two cancel out, and then you get s is equal to 0, 1 of e to the 2t plus 1 over e to the t dt. Levi, help. Roby's... Guys, what is Roby doing? Guys, what is Roby doing? He's killing the cats? Oh, no. Okay. We will push through, though, guys. Okay, ready? So then, I'm just gonna simplify this to be integral from 0 to 1 of e to the t, because that's e squared. And then 1 over e to the t is plus e to the negative t dt. I'm not putting in parentheses because I'm lazy. So then you get e to the t. U equals that. So minus e to the negative t. What the? T. All from 1 to 0. Which equals e minus 1 over e. No. Yeah. No, it is. But it equals e minus e to the negative 1 minus the entirety of 1 minus 1, which is just 0. So then, yeah. So then I'm not going to simplify it further because I feel like this is enough. It's going to give you a scalar value. So that's the arc length. That is the arc length. Okay. That's number 3 done. I just realized I didn't put that for any of them, and I'm going to now. What the? Okay, we ignore that and continue. Okay. Okay, number 4. It's the same thing, but with trigonometric functions, and also in a different format as well. No, it's the same one, actually. So we get cosine of t, I, plus sine of t, j. You got shot. Plus ln natural log of cosine of tk. Okay? From, that's a horrible k. From 0 to pi over 4. Okay. Okay. That's doable. So then we get s is equal to the integral of, of 0 to pi over 4. Right? Of the square root. What's happening? Fixies have taken over? Guys, I'm confused. Wait, let me check. What's happening? Okay, guys, I'm going to ignore this massacre, and I'm going to continue the homework. Homework over massacre, right? Right? Okay, derivative of cosine is negative sine. Negative sine squared is sine squared. Because 2 negatives cancel out. So then, that becomes cosine squared. Okay, the derivative of ln of cosine of t. So it'll be 1 over cosine of t, negative sine of t, over at top. So it'll be negative tangent of t, which is tangent squared. So it'll be tangent squared. Okay. Now, I'm going to continue on this line, or else I'm going to run out of space really quickly. I think, yeah, I'm already almost on the second page. Okay. Okay. We can size it down. Okay. Negative, okay, so that becomes the integral from 0 to pi over 4. I know how this ends already. I can see it. Plus 1 plus tangent squared of t. Okay, does anyone know what this is? The 1 plus tangent squared of t? It's a certain theorem. Or, well, no, it's not really a theorem, but... Okay, you guys don't know. So I'll just go on. So it's from 0 to pi over 4. Yes, Gabe, guys, Gabe's got it, guys. Everyone, yeah, and Yip Yapper got it. Yes, exactly. It's 1 over cosine squared, which is secant squared, but the square root of oh, my dog's barking. I don't know if you can hear it, but then the square root of secant squared of t is just secant. So then we get this. Which this is a really hefty integral. I mean, not really. I mean, it's just like a thing you memorize. So then, I'll put an equal sign on the arrow. So the integral of secant of t, this is a super hyper specific one. I'm not going to derive it, but it's natural log of the absolute value of secant t plus tangent t, if I'm not mistaken. And then you do it from the bounds. So it's pi over... I thought all my work just got deleted, guys. Everyone say L, Adobe Acrobat for lagging. Okay. Okay, let me get that. And then S is going to be equal... What is happening? Adobe Acrobat, let's lock in. Adobe Acrobat, you're supposed to be the best PDF editor. Lock in. Okay. Pi over 4 of secant of... The secant of pi over 4... I mean, the answer is going to be a natural log, so I'm just going to get that right now. So cosine of pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2. So 1 over square root of 2 over 2 is 2 over square root of 2. What? Okay. We continue. Adobe! 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 Come on. Adobe. My hands are off the keyboard. Okay, we continue. Tangent of 0 is 0. Okay. Sadly, the 0 doesn't cancel out here because it's... What? Okay, wait. Secant of 0 is 1. Tangent of 0... yeah. Wait, no, I'm stupid. I just... Huh? I meant 1 right here. Oops. Bro! What is happening? Why did Kedrick create calculus? If Kedrick created calculus, then the integral would be called the mustard function. Okay. Secant of t is 1, minus 0. So then natural log of 1, if any of you know it, is 0. So then this does actually cancel out, which is nice. So that's the answer. Okay, number 5. Huh? Bro, Adobe. Dude, what is it? Guys, what is Adobe doing? 3 cats got shot? What? Okay, we focus on homework. We continue. Okay, wait. Is equal to I plus t squared j plus t, wait. Yeah, plus t cubed k. I'm just trying to continue. I don't even care that it's being weird. I think it'll become an issue later, but it's fine. It's like starting to lag. My GPU usage is at a good 35%. What is happening, bro? Okay, wait. We finished this question immediately. Ready? Speedrun, speedrun. Speedrun, speedrun. Speedrun. We finished this question so quickly. No one is even knowing that I'm finishing this question. Bro. Guys, I'm restarting Adobe. 1 second. What is... Okay, you guys are going to see yourself for a second. I'm restarting Adobe. Because what is happening? Check Roby's general? I'll do it after I finish this chapter, guys. Because what is Adobe doing? Guys, I'm restarting Adobe Acrobat. What the? Guys, give me 1 minute. I'm getting clip farmed by this software. This software is clip farming me right now. Hold up. I'm almost back. Okay. Hopefully it stops. Let me zoom in now. Dude, how is Adobe Acrobat clip farming me now? That's not allowed. Okay. What the? Why? Okay. It's showing, like, it's saying, hello, David. How can I help you with this document? I don't need help. Your buggy software needs to stop bugging. Okay, I think this works. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully. It literally said, "Hello, David. How can I help you?" Maybe stop lagging. It deleted the integral I wrote, but it's fine. Wait, is it fixed? Wait, I can do this in my head, right? Wait. I can do this in my head, right? So it's gonna be 9t to the 4th plus 4t squared, right? So then it becomes, actually I don't know. Here, wait, we'll just, oh wait, you can factor out a t squared, and then you get 9t squared plus 4 dt. Okay, and then you take the integral of that, or well, it'll be t times this, which is 3t squared plus, no wait. Did I mess this up? Huh? It's fixed. Okay, guys. How do I have 28 viewers? Is this enjoyable to watch, guys? Is it enjoyable to watch software bug out? The actual best software. It is? You guys are enjoying this? You guys are all saying yes. Wow. I thought this would be the most boring stream, guys. I need a way to factor this. What's a way to factor 9t squared plus 4? It's not 3t plus 2 because then it'll bug out. And then be weird. Give me mod. I don't know how many mods I even have. I modded like 3 people at the start of this channel and then I kind of forgot. I don't really care about spamming right now because what's it called? Oh, no, I don't really care about spamming right now because my channel's so small, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, guys, I know how to do this. I figured it out. Right? So you actually can't factor this perfectly, but what you can do is use a substitution, right? So we let u equal 9t squared plus 4. Then we let du equal 18t dt. And then we let 1 over 18 du equal to t dt. Boom! You can't really see the 1 over 18, but just assume it's there. Wait, let me... You can see it! Okay. So then, that integral becomes 1... Oh, wait, and don't forget, we gotta change our bounds. So when we plug in 0... it becomes 4. And then when we plug in 1, it becomes 13. So because the integral from 4 to 13 of, what's it called? 1 over 18, what's it? Where is it? Oh, yeah. U, or no, square root of u du. Okay, that's a much easier integral to work with, guys. Levi, have you listened to the remake of Roby Sydney Cupid? Actually, not yet. I listened to the one last night with, like, Eagle and California Girls, I think. You guys, like, forced me to watch that. Okay. Anyways, this is a really weird integral, but we can actually... I'm going to erase something and make this easier for my brain. This is just going to be u to the 1/2, right? So then that equals 1 over 18 times u to the... This is really weird. 2/3 u to the 3/2. Right? I'm not stupid. No, that works. What could possibly be happening in Roby 100's general? Okay, I'm gonna check it real quick. I got pinged in vocational, never mind. Okay, let's see. We're okay, wait. Guys, what am I meant to do? Guys, I can't do anything. Okay, back to homework. We're locking in, right? Okay, this is really... I don't like this. I don't like the answer to this. It's not clean. 13... okay, wait. That's... How do I... 13 cubed. It's asking for 13 cubed. I'm pulling out a calculator right now. A short for calculator. Okay. 13 cubed, square root of that. That's not clean. What are they? Why? It's 2197, yes, but that's not clean. That's stupid. Okay, wait. Okay, we got this. We'll put the answer in we'll put the answer in non-simplified form. I mean, yeah. So it'll be 2/3 square root of 2197, right? You said that? Yeah. 2197 minus 2/3 square root of 64, which is 8, which is 16/3. Okay, that's our answer. I'm pretty sure. What are your thoughts in California Girls? It was good. It was definitely good. The voice tracks were accurate. Okay, wait. What questions do I have to do now? Holy lag. 17 to 19. Okay, guys, we're gonna get a different genre of questions. You should send this stream to my teacher. My teacher doesn't know I have a channel, and I'd like to keep it that way. Okay, wait. Let's look at 17, guys. Let's see, 17 to 19. Find the unit tangent and unit normal vectors, and then find the curvature. Okay, that's a bit weirder. Thankfully, I only have to do this 3 times. Oh, and each of the vectors are really dumb. Okay, we have the first vector being t, 3 cosine t, 3 sine t. So I think it's the earlier vector we used. Okay, guys, the unit tangent vector. Okay, guys, the unit tangent vector, right, is demonstrated by t prime of t. No, not t prime. What am I doing? T of t is equal to r prime of t divided by the magnitude of r prime of t. That won't make sense, but it should. Okay. Okay, r prime of t, right? So r prime of t is just the derivative of the everything respectively. So it'll be 1 negative 3 sine of t, 3 cosine of t. Boom. Okay, now we have to find the magnitude. The magnitude is a bit harder. So it'll be r prime of t is equal to the square root of 1 squared, so it's 1, plus 9, okay, so 10. It's equal square root of 10. I'm doing that in my head because I can show you my thought process though, right? So 1 squared is 1. Negative 3 sine t squared is 9 sine squared t, plus 3, then 3 cosine squared t. That you can factor out a 9. Sine squared t plus cosine squared t is 1, so then it becomes square root of 10. Okay, we got that. So the unit tangent vector is going to be this. Yeah, I'll do it over here. No, I'll do it over here. Okay. T of t is equal to the vector of, okay, wait, that is a horrible bracket. Okay, 1 over square root of 10, negative 3 sine t of square root of 10 over 10, then 3 cosine t of square root of 10. Boom. What's the objective? Okay, so it says I have to find, so, okay, for A, I'll just put A up here. It says I have to find the unit tangent and unit normal vectors. So I just found the unit tangent vector, which is this one right here. The unit normal vector is practically like the same thing as the unit tangent vector, just of the unit tangent vector. So instead, it'll be, the unit normal vector is equal to t prime of t divided by the magnitude of it's like the same thing if you think about it. Like, okay, so then let's find t prime of t, right? This is going to be a bit more annoying because we're dealing with square roots, but it's a constant, so I think we should be fine. Okay, the derivative of a constant 0, if I can make this right, okay, I'll just settle with that. Okay, negative 3 cosine of t square root of 10 plus negative 3 sine of, or not plus, why'd I say plus, t square root of 10. Boom. Boom. Wait, that's how you write brackets? I thought you were writing something else. Well, vectors, okay, so, okay guys, little lesson for you, right? vectors are like an arrow with like a direction, which is like directions this way, right? It's pointing this way, and a magnitude, which is just how long this is. So when I say the magnitude, it's when I put brackets around this, it's usually denoted 2 times, but I do it once. It's like how long the thing is. So when we're using points, like let's say I give you like a point on the graph, like let's say 6, 7, right? Because you guys all love those 2 numbers. It'll be like curved brackets like this. But then if I do a vector, since it has a direction and magnitude, the brackets are kind of like Pac-Man eating an unfinished Tic Tac. Oh no, wait, that's something else. Does anyone know that reference? Okay. So then, Kathy, did you just figure it out while I'm like explaining this? Okay. So anyways. So then, I gotta find the magnitude now. Equals the square root of... Okay, wait. 9 over 10. Wait, I can do this. 9 over 10. So, right. Wait. So 9 cosine squared t over 10. Then you can factor out a 9/10. So then you get square root of 9/10. Which equals to 3 over square root of 10. Oh, yeah, I can see that this simplifies. So then n of t, right, is equal to the vector, well, 0, so 0, right? Then if you divide by that, they'll 2 cancel out, and then you'll get negative cosine of t. Then those 2 cancel out, and you'll get negative sine of t. Boom. Boom! Okay, now we gotta do part B. Which it says, find the unit, or no, use formula 9 to find the curvature. And I think, where's formula 9? I know what curvature formulas are. Oh, okay, they want that. Okay, so the curvature, which is denoted by a weird K, is given by the magnitude of t prime of t. I might as well just do this. R prime t. And it's usually absolute value just because they don't like negatives. Okay, but we have these 2 already, which is helpful. So then B, right? We already have the unit tangent vector, the magnitude of it, which is 3 over square root of 10. So we get K is equal to 3 square root of 10 over the magnitude of this, which is square root of 10, which is equal to, everyone say it with me, 3/10. Wait. I'm not, wait. Right? No, I think I'm right. No, I'm definitely am. Okay. No, guys. It's not just 3. Because look, 3 squared root, it's like practically like this. No, guys, it's not. No, I'm doing this right. If it was 3, it would be 3 square root of 10 over 1 square root of 10. Because then these 2 factor out. Guys, I swear. It's not 3. Let me ask ChatGPT. Alright, Siri, ready? Hey Siri, what is 3 square root of 10? All of that divided by square root of 10. 0.3333! You guys are wrong. Put it into a calculator right now. Like, I'm telling you I'm right. Like, literally go to your calc on your phone, right? And then do 3 divided by square root of 10. And then you get this weird decimal. And then divide that by the square root of 10. And then you'll get 0.3. I'm not 0.3. I didn't mean 0.33. I meant 0.3. Which is that. Don't worry, guys. Simple algebra can mess you up. I've had to do a ton of these questions, so it's kind of annoying. Okay, that's 17 done. We're on to 18 now. Wait, guys, let me check for you guys. Yes, exactly. Short for calculator. Anyone just use the thing. Dang it, guys! I just checked. What? Wait, guys, why is my professor the GOAT? One of the chapters only has 3 questions. Oh, and then this next chapter, after this one, guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 plus 1, 7, 8, 9. So 9 questions. Yeah, No, these square root of 10s would cancel out if it was 1 over square root of 10 because they both have to be the denominator to cancel out, if that made sense. Kind of algebra, it's annoying. Okay. 18 is just the same thing. We find the same thing, but with a different vector. Oh, and this vector is really annoying too. What are you doing? Okay. T squared sine of t minus t cosine of t. This will probably factor out. I mean, like when I'm done, it'll be probably like a clean expression. But it looks gross right now. Okay, with t being greater than 0. Ice was stabbed. Rip ice. Okay. Guys, now we're finding r prime of t, right? So r prime of t is equal to 2t cosine of t. What is this? You're making me use product rule? Yeah. Guys, I gotta lock in on homework. I don't care about the Taiwanese massacre of 1984, okay? Okay. So, the product rule. This is really annoying. I think that's it, right? What problem are you on, David? I'm on 18. I know these cancel out. I'll factor in a second. Or not factor, but I'll... Actually, I'll keep it like that for a second. Okay, negative sine of t plus sine of t. So yes, this does plus t cosine of t. Boom, and then that is equal to 2t, t sine of t, t cosine of t. Boom. Way easier to work with, right? The questions I have to do are way shifted out of view. Yeah, you guys don't know the questions. I do, though, because I can scroll up and see it. But you guys don't know the questions I have to do. Like, right? Oh, shoot. What the... Just bugged out. Bro, you saw my old homework. Wait, what? Wait. Is my old homework up here? Did it get massacred? You guys just saw my old homework that I sent before. And now it just disappeared. Like. What is happening? There's no old homework. It just died. Why did I see my old homework? Okay, we moved past that. This is so stumped. Okay, ready? All right. So then we find the magnitude, right? Kathy, thank you for giving me the answer, but I'm not able to look because I actually have to show my work. Okay, 4t squared plus t squared equals t square root of 5. And if anyone wondering how I got that in my head, these two will make sine squared plus cosine squared, then you factor out a t squared. So yeah, like it kind of like is helpful to just know your trig identities. Like I know like when you're probably taking pre-calculus, you're like, oh, this is so annoying. Why do I have to know this? And then it becomes like super useful later. For the most part, I mean. Okay, let's find the unit tangent vector. So then we get 2 square root of 5. Then we get sine of t square root of 5. And then we get cosine of t square root of 5. Because the t's will divide by each other. Check my closet. I'm looking at my closet right now. I don't have doors on my closet because I have so much stuff in there. Like, well, no. I'm not like a messy person. I just like, I have a ton of like school stuff I have like a bazillion yearbooks in there. I have a ton of the old books I read. Wait, you guys want to hear an old book I read when I was super, super young? Ready? Let me pull it out. Okay. I'll pull a random one. Okay. Guys, unironically, when I was probably in like 2nd grade, I read Captain Underpants. I mean, like, my teachers made us like read books and then take tests on them, and this was registered in like our system. So I just read them because they were easy. They were like comic books. And it was like easy points, you know what I mean? Okay, wait. Let me see other ones. I know I have a ton of books in here. Oh, yeah. Has anyone read Series of Unfortunate Events? I read that entire series. Would you be scared if I send you blueberries if I theoretically knew your IEP address? Yeah, I think I would. You guys have all read Series of Unfortunate Events? That was peak. I actually love that series. Like, I genuinely, when I was young, when I went to soccer practice, like after soccer practice, because it would be like a 50-minute drive home or something, like I'd always read those books on the way back. Like, I vividly remember being in a baker's drive-thru reading Series of Unfortunate Events. Like, it was low-key peak. Okay, wait. I gotta continue. I gotta stop being distracted. Okay. So we got our unit tangent vector, right? So let's find t prime of t. Fun fact, I had a teacher yell at me when I was one time because I cheated on those book tests. Like me and my friend did the book tests for each other. Like, so he would read 2 different books, I would read my own books, and then he'd take the tests on my account so we count for credit on mine. It was smart because I don't like reading. I'm not a fan of reading. There's a reason and why I'm taking an advanced math course and not an advanced English course. So yeah, I mean, I got in trouble, but in reality, when my parents, like, because they called my parents, like, my parents were, like, laughing about it, because, like, it was, it's such a stupid thing. Like, okay, anyways, lock in. Speedrun. Boom. Then, let's find the square root thing. Let me just do this in my head, ready? So then it becomes 1/5. No, because the cosine squareds become the squareds. So then it's, wait, yeah, then you factor out a 1/5, and then, yep, so square root of 1/5. So then 1 square root of 5. I'm good at science, but trash at calculus. Electromagnetism murders me. I'm taking that class, like, in a few months. Chemistry, my goat. Guys, say 1 if you know the Henderson-Hasselbalch equation. Did someone recite it in chat without Googling? Rip Andrew. The pH is equal to the pKa plus the log of the conjugate base divided by the weak acid. Boom! Okay, wait, let me continue. No. Can we nerf math? I don't think that's possible. Wait, W Kathy if you do that? Okay. So then you divide by blah blah blah, right? So then the t power to t, so that becomes 0. That's a 0, obviously. The square root of 5 does cancel out because it's 1 over, right? Wait, I've heard of that. I just kind of forgot what it was. I'm looking it up because I'm curious. Arrhenius equation. Oh, the a to the e to the yeah. You know that was derived through differential equations. I learned that in kinetics. I just forgot. Kinetics, like the field of chemistry. Okay, boom. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Boom. There's our normal vector. Okay, that's A, right? So then we have the K, which I already showed you the K formula up here, is equal to this divided by R of t, which is t squared root of 5. So then we get, I think it's going to be a vector. Wait, no, magnitudes. I'm stupid. So 1 square root of 5 over t square root of 5. So it'll be 1 over 5t, I think. Because again, watch out for the trick. It's not you. Levi, can you do the weekly? I can't read for some reason, but if I said you used my art for the thumbnail, change the whole trajectory of my server, would you believe it? Yes, I would. But I don't like having that much effect on people. Like, your art's super good. I don't want to be the bearer of like changing someone's entire summer. Your art is really good though. Like, it's really, really good. I don't want to have that, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, 19. This one looks easier and looks less messy, but it also does not have trigonometric functions, so that scares me because the trigonometric functions usually cancel out. Either negative t, boom. R pound t, speedrun. Wait, guys, someone put on your clock how long this question takes. It's gonna be the fastest thing ever. Just gonna go non-stop. Ready? Oh shoot! This is the same thing from earlier. I'm gonna scroll up and I'm gonna cheat and just copy what I put. Wait, it's not 2. Oh, it's 4. Why did they change it? Wait. Oh no, they didn't. I thought they changed it. Guys, you're probably yelling at me for my algebra error in chat. Don't worry, I fixed it. Boom! 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 5 big booms. We're sorry to hear about your brother passing away. We'll give him 5 big booms. Boom! Boom! Okay. Anyways, that just becomes... Wait. That becomes e to the t plus e to the negative t. Oh, this is gross. It's not turning into a clean function. That's annoying. Okay. Bro. Why? Guys, this is such a weird, gross function. Because it's going to be... Oh, no. Come on. Wait, I have to make this bigger because, like... Square root of 2. E to the t. Plus e to the negative t. Oh, this is gross. Ew. Can you get a double chocolate? Wait. For this one, I can factor out an e to the t, right? From this. So then it becomes e to the t multiplied by 1 plus... My brain's not functioning right now. Wait. Right? So then this e to the t cancels, and you get 1 over plus e to the negative 2t. And then you can do the same over here. With you getting... Oh, come on. This is... Okay. Why? Why is this... This is gross! This is actually, like, disgusting. Why? Ew, this is so gross. This question is so gross. Bro, this question is disgusting. I've said that like 5 times and I'll continue because it is disgusting. What is this vector, bro? Oh my gosh. Bro. Did I do something wrong? Can someone fact check my work? If they're making me really do this derivative, that's so gross. I just checked my work in my head. I think I'm right. They're making me use quotient rule. Do any of you know what that is? If you do, you'll know how gross it is. Yes! Well, it comes in using calculator too, but... This is gross! Why do you want me to do this? Why? Stop! Stop! Chain rule is so easy. Quotient rule is not... I mean, it's free to execute, but then the derivative comes out super gross. Okay. So f prime of that 0, right? So then g... so it's f prime times g. So then we get e to the t. Okay, this is going to be really gross. E to the t plus e to the negative t. All of that minus square root of 2 times e to the t minus e to the negative, or what the t, all of that divided by e to the t plus e to the negative t squared. That's one part! Oh my, Coffee, you just gave me the answer. That's so gross. This is gross, this is gross, this is gross. This is actually gross. Help, help! Okay, that's one. So it'll be 1 plus e to the negative 2t minus plus actually that all over 1 plus e to the negative 2t squared. Whoever's school only has pre-cal, I think you should be glad seeing this. Yes, guys. Calculus 1 is not as bad as this. I don't know why they gave me this question, though. This question's really, really gross, if you can't tell. Oh, come on. And now this last one's actually making me use the... Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. 2 e to the negative 2t multiplied by 1 plus e to the negative 2t. Even Adobe's starting to laugh. That's how bad the question is. Minus the, so, yes, plus e to the negative 2t factored by negative 2 e to the negative 2t all over 1 plus e to the, I think I've written e too many times to my liking. Okay. Bro! The viewers are dwindling. I told you guys, it'd be funny for like 10 minutes, and then it'd be like, oh, wait a second, this isn't as fun as I thought it was. Okay, we push on. Is there any way to simplify this? Like, realistically, right? It'd be square root of 2 e to the t. Guys, I can't even factor this. Bro. This is not relaxing. I'm looking at this and I'm about to puke, bro. What is this? Can someone give me like just the... Oh my gosh. I don't want to look at this. Oh, this is really bad. I'm so lost, wait. I think that's the only way I can simplify that one. What? Guys, TMI, guys. Okay. We continue. We thrive. We thrive. Dude, guys, what am I meant to do here? What if I just... What did I just do? My fault. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Because I pressed Control Z to, like, erase all of this. But I ended up accidentally pressing Control Z when I was tabbed into OBS. Roey's telling you, please no. Roey does not want to do this. This is really weird. Okay. Realistically, I have to square all of these. Bro. Wait, guys. There's no way they want me to do this. Wait. Let me look. Guys, wait. There's no way. Guys, do they really want me to do this? I'm asking... Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm asking ChatGPT, because if I miss a step and like this is like a really easy question, I'm going to be annoyed. Because, guys, they want me to swear all of these, add them together, and then actually find the... Like, what? That's not how it works. Okay, wait. Okay, ChatGPT's cooking. Okay, apparently I did do something wrong. Wait. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Okay, look, this is what ChatGPT says. Ready? That's your final unit normal vector, though to complete... Wait. To compute it explicitly, you need to simplify and normalize the messy expression. Even ChatGPT doesn't want to do it. We're at the 1 hour mark already? Oh, shoot. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep? Guys, all of you guys are like European. Bro, ChatGPT doesn't even want to do this. Am I reading the question right? There's no way. Okay, guys, what if we just put a star by this and I'll do it off stream? I'll finish this question off stream. Because it's super messy and I don't feel like doing it. You guys just saw my old homework again for some reason. 21. Okay, I need to... You guys are seeing my old homework. Okay, 21 and 22. Guys, we're doing 21 and 22. Yeah, we'll do it down here so we have room. Okay. 21. Use theorem 10 to find the curvature. Okay, I don't know what... Wait. Boom. Boom! There we go. Okay, wait. Wait, why am I scrolling up here? Wait, what's unit... What's formula 10? Unit and binormal vectors, I've done that. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know what... Oh, okay, no, I do. I found it. Okay. This is theorem 10. Okay, what the heck? This is theorem 10. It looks bad, and that's because it is. We'll start off by doing this. Speedrun, ready? Speedrun. No stopping. Unless Adobe lags. Speedrun, 94th plus 4t squared. That's... Why are they giving me stupid expressions? Wait! Guys! What if I do this? Ready? For this earlier question, what if I just do this? Watch me be smart. Ready? We'll continue on further. Wait, what am I doing? Oops. Watch this. Work smarter, not harder. And yet I'm messing up algebra. Ready? Ready? Watch this. Boom. Boom. I'm saying boom so many times, but I have to because this is about to be the smartest thing ever, even though it's not going to. Boom. 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 1 plus e to the negative 2t to the 4th. Okay, right? So then the normal vector... Okay. What the heck? I mean, guys, I know how to do it. Wait here, I'm gonna do this to like separate. So it's like, right? Okay. I just don't simplify it at all is what I'm trying to say, right? Just like think of the pluses if I do that. Why is Adobe lagging? I thought this was like meant to be the best software. I literally handpicked this one for it. I need a better desk because mine's made of glass. That's not good. What if you get what if you rage in an Ito tower? What happens then? This is really bad writing, but I don't care. Because when you're giving me a question like this, you deserve to see messy handwriting. Ready? You guys see what I'm trying to do, right? I'm just not simplifying it at all. I think that's... This is too many T's. I mean E's. Okay. And that's one. I want to just like do it from the top. And then I'll add like a thing vector. Guys, we're getting the normal vector. We're getting the normal vector. You can't see the top left corner. I don't... Vixie, are you still here? You sent me that 30 minutes ago. I zoomed in the screen because it has... If any of you are curious, I zoomed in because... Am I yelling? Does it sound like I'm yelling? I'm not. I think the mic's just close to me. No, I think it's zoomed in because... what's it called? Because, no, I have an account for Adobe, and I don't want it just showing on... Oh, okay. Well, I don't want my personal info being shown. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys can't get to dox me right now, but maybe next stream. Guys, maybe next stream you can dox me, okay? No promises. I'm gonna block this off. I don't want the boundaries to be confined. I'm like having trouble knowing where to look. This is how messy this question is. Shoot. Okay. Bro, Roby, it's so bad. Okay, guys, we're getting our normal vector. Okay, one more. Guys, one more term. And we're done with the normal vector. One more term. One more term and then we're done with this vector. One more term. Normal vector 100% new hardest. Exactly, dude. I'm so stupid. Guys, this is entirely wrong. No, guys. Oh, no! Okay, wait. Guys, just trust me on this. Ready? Okay, so what I was doing, right, is I was separating the terms. So this is the normal one, and then we divide it by this. But you divide by the entire square root, not just this one term. I'm gonna, like, write a little note for my teacher, right? I wrote a little note for my teacher. Because, like, what do you want me to do? Guys, I want to erase, but it's trying to, like, delete a ton of my stuff. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I don't know what it wants, like... Why does it want me to do this? Okay, okay, I'll come back. I'll come back to it, because I don't want to do that. Why are you giving me the worst question in existence, teacher? Okay, anyways, let's figure this out. So I remember this. Oh, no, oops. This is the same question we did earlier, right? But it's not an integral. So that becomes boom, 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 boom. Boom, right? I said boom again. I can't. It's just how good are you at following the formula? I mean, I feel like Calculus 3 more, so yes. For Calculus 1 and 2, I feel like there's a lot of puzzle stuff. Like, not puzzles. I mean, like, logic solving. Like, so, like, half the time you'd be looking at, like, a summation or something. Like, let me write correctly. Okay. And you'd have to figure out, like, how to figure out if it diverges or something. It was really weird. Or converges. One of those two. Okay, wait. Boom. Actually, no, wait. 1 plus 1/2. That's 3/2. So we're fine. I'm just fine with simplifying like that. Anyways, our double prime t is equal to 0, 6t2. Okay. Now, this is where it gets annoying. I would say I'm not even gonna put the of t, just because this part's really annoying. You guys have, well, no idea what's happening, but... Boom, boom, boom. So that equals I times the determinant of 3t squared, 2t, 6t, and 2, minus the determinant of 0, 2t, 0, 2, plus the determinant of k times 0, 3t squared, 0, 6t, which then equals I times 6t squared minus 12t squared. That's negative 6t squared. So actually, I don't even need to put parentheses anymore. Okay, what is I? Oh, okay, guys. Wait. Okay, guys, to find the determinant, right? You have to multiply this by this, and then minus this, what I just multiplied, by this, right? By those two multiplied. So when you come over here, it's 0 times 2 minus 0 times 2t, which is just 0. And then the same for this one. Oh, oh my gosh, bro. I would have actually been crashing out if I was actually forced to do that. They're matrices. They're determinants. If there was absolute values, there'd be like expressions. Okay, anyways. $36t. Okay, wait, so it's just 6t squared. I know, the vector just looks like this, guys. Like, it's just a straight arrow in the x direction. Like, if we had an XYZ plane, right? With this Z, this Y, and this X. The vector is literally just going to look like this. It's just going to be on the line. Like, that's what that vector is. Basically, if anyone is curious at what I'm doing here, it's basically saying, given two vectors, right? This is what it's practically saying. It's saying, given these two vectors, R prime and R double prime, if you're given two vectors, like let's say like these two or something, let's say that window's upward. It's saying what vector is parallel to both of them. So like in our case, the parallel vector, like if this was it, the parallel vector would probably go upward because that would make a right angle, which it means it's parallel. That's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to find the parallel vector. If any of you are curious. So then that means the curvature of t is going to be equal to 6 t 9t squared plus 4 3/2. Okay, that question is done. I'm almost at the end. Oh my gosh. You don't get it? Okay, well, sorry. 22. R of t. Okay, guys. So guys, okay, I need your guys' opinion on this, right? So, I'm not going to finish this question on stream because it is the worst and most horrible question I think I've ever done in my life. Like, I genuinely think this is the worst question I've ever done. But what I will do is I'm going to finish this chapter, besides this question, obviously. So, how many chapters should I do? So, I have 6 chapters to do. I'm already an hour through the stream. I'm not finished with 1. How many chapters do you want me to do? Can you explain to me all of this? I think without prior knowledge, I can't say anything. 2 chapters? You guys think 2 chapters is good? You know, I should do only 2. And then I'll finish my homework off stream. Because, like, realistically, when I do homework, I usually listen to, like, music. But right now I'm listening to Attentive. I mean, it's fine. I'm fine with 2 chapters. Okay, I'll do 2 chapters. I'm surprised that this is my most viewed stream, though. I guess it was highly anticipated, like the title says. Guys, if you're here, you should subscribe because I should get 10 billion subscribers. I got so many DMs. What the heck? Okay, wait. So, T... Okay, I think Adobe Acrobat just starts lagging after a bit. So I might have to, like... close out Adobe Acrobat again and restart it. Okay. But that's fine, that's fine. Okay. R prime of t is given by 1, 2t Okay. See how it just like drags my mouse? I don't think that's meant to happen. Guys, I'm seeing a 0 right here, which means that it's also gonna become nice. The tangent vector. Boom, right here. Sadly, that can't be factored out anyway. So, is that to the 1/2 to the power 3? So 3/2, I think. I'll just do this. So what I'll do right here, I'm just gonna make it faster for myself. Boom, right here, and then 3/2 right here. Okay. History is fun. I like history. So we'll do R double prime times R prime. Dude, like, see how it's starting to drag my thing now? Like, that's not meant to happen. I don't think this is the best software. Okay, let's see if I can speedrun this. So I get 1, 2t, e to the t, 0, 2, e to the t. Which that equals... Oh wait, no, there's only 1 0, so it won't be as clean as the other one, but... I can do this in my head. So 2 times e to the t is 2t e to the t minus 2 e to the t. So it'll be... Okay, what's j gonna look like? It's gonna look like e to the t. So negative e to the t. Okay, guys, wait, guys, I can explain to you what I'm doing here, right? So I told you how you're given 2 vectors, right? And the third one means it's parallel. Okay, everyone who's watching right now, I want you all to do this so you can all visualize this with me, right? Put your right hand out, right? Put your index finger out and then your middle finger in like an opposite direction. All of you doing that? Like, your index finger is pointing and then your middle finger's in a different direction. Yeah, right hand rule. So, therefore, the vector that I'm trying to find, which is what I'm doing right here, right? Like what I'm doing, like to find like here and stuff. That will be your thumb. So if let's say R prime, which is the first one, right, is your index finger, and R double prime is your middle finger, the vector I'm finding right now will be your thumb. You see how it's parallel to both vectors? I think that's the best I can explain it. Okay, anyways. 2 minus, okay. Your brain just insta-melts? Yes, it is called the right hand rule, guys. So, this is Aura. Is this Aura, guys, to do this? You guys forced me to do this. Okay, I don't want to store this. But I will. I'm not pushing 60. Actually, I am pushing 60. Those you know. Okay, wait. So then we get curvature. I'm not simplifying because I don't feel like it. So like kill me, but I don't care enough to. I bet it'd become a bit less messy. But I don't care enough to. Especially I'm not finding a value, so. I think once math gets way more complex, it just starts to get annoying to do. Calculus 1, I think, was the most peak math class. Okay. Boom. Okay, guys, what I'm gonna do is let me turn off stream real quick. I mean, I'm still here, don't worry. But I'm gonna reload Acrobat because like I think it doesn't do well with this. So I'm gonna save the save. And I'm gonna reload. It's taking the time to save because there's a lot of stuff I added. Dude, not responding when I click save. Okay, there you go. My Adobe Acrobat almost just went. I'm gonna crash as you're saving. No? Okay, wait. It is pretty bad. Okay, one more question, and then we are done. Okay, we're doing 27, and that's our last question until we're done. Use formula to find curvature. Oh, and it's so easy! Okay, guys, I think you'll understand this one a bit better, right? Okay, let me actually explain to you what curvature is, because a lot of you are probably curious at what the K even means. Okay, right? So let's say I'm giving this graph, which is x to the fourth. It looks like x squared, but, right, okay. So that's x to the fourth, right? So what curvature is saying is that if you were to like find the slope at a certain point, right? So this slope right here is like right, like at that point right here is about that slope, right? Or like at this point, it's about this slope, or like you know what I'm trying to say. So basically, what curvature is asking, it's basically saying how fast is that slope changing with respect to how like, and yeah, so it's saying how fast is that slope changing with respect to how long this curve is. In Calculus 1, you'll learn how fast is the slope changing with respect to certain x values. But this class, you're learning how fast is it changing with respect to actually how long this is. So that's what curvature is. And with those vectors, the vectors, like if you were to graph them, they'd probably look like this. So it's like the same thing, right? So like that's a curve right there. Like that's curve C or something. That can be a vector. Okay, anyways, there's a really specific formula that I will right now show you. Or not T, I guess. So it's the absolute value of f double prime of x with 1 plus f prime of x squared to the 3/2. It's 28 Celsius in your room. You should maybe, yeah, maybe like turn on a fan or something. I don't know what song this is. Okay. Well, I think this is always going to be positive, so. So this becomes really easy question right here. Boom. See how fast that question was? I have 2 fans on, but increased temperature. But fans increase temperature because of physics. Well, yeah, because it's moving. Well, if the fans are... Guys, let me tell you something. Fans aren't throwing cold air at you. Mind blown, right? They're not. Fans aren't throwing cold air. Like, they're not... The air that fans are blowing onto you are not cold. It's the same as your room. But what it's doing is that when the air molecules from the fan hit your hand, it causes some of the oils on your hand, or like anything on your body, right? It causes some of the oils on your hand or anywhere to evaporate. And evaporation is an endothermic process. So what evaporation does is it takes heat from your hand. So you're feeling like your hand's getting cold, but in reality, the air that's being evaporated, or the oils that are being evaporated, are just taking that heat from you. So, fun fact. Okay. We're done with this chapter. Should we finish this last question? Oh my gosh, I don't want to. Okay, wait, guys, I'm gonna do something. Ready? So I can't, for some reason Acrobat is stupid, right? And it doesn't let me erase stuff without it erasing a ton of other stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a little trick that I know in Acrobat. Hold up, I need to not show my stream while I do this so I don't leak anything. Because whenever I have to do changes on Acrobat, it'll like leak stuff for the most part. Almost. It's gonna look sloppy, don't worry. Because I have to just put white boxes over it. That's all I'm doing. Don't worry, guys. We're doing it. Wait. Okay. Okay, it kind of looks... Here. Okay, I had to just erase all of this. But at least it'll look better. Boom. Okay, now we're done with that question. Well, we're not done with it. So we still have to find the curvature, which is going to be... Curvature is going to be... The curvature is going to be this divided by... Or this divided by this. Which, I mean, I guess I could do, but I don't want to. Like, I could, right? So I'll put, like... Okay, wait, ready? We're gonna be done with this question. Is it still asking if I'm listening? It is. Okay. So then we have curvature. Okay. We only have to draw this once, so. Ooh, this is really annoying. Okay. Bro, like, I don't want to draw this. Like, guys, what's happening? Guys. Wait, let me rechat. This song's peak, by the way. No, I know. We both said that at the exact same time. Like, I know you said that, and then I said it after you said it, but, like, I said it at the same time. I loved it. Like, this song was peak when I first played Odyssey. Okay, wait. God, I hope that everything goes well for you, Yep Yapper / Funky. I don't know what you want me to call you. Okay, let me lock you in now. Ready? Okay. Ready? Ready? Even though I'm just saying ready again and again. Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, yes, see. This question sucks. Why are you guys putting the Fahrenheit formula in chat? Guys, besides Oral Atlas, because he definitely knows this. Guys, what's the formula for Kelvin from Celsius? I know, chat this. I know you know it, bro. Yeah, you don't have to say it. You gotta take a break after this question and read the Cat Massacre wiki. You don't know the Kelvin formula? Oh. Yeah, there you go. Calf, you got it. You just do Celsius plus 270. Yeah, there you go. Roby got it, guys. Roby got it. Roby's here. Yeah, there you go. 0.15. No, I don't usually use the decimal. Just makes competitions. I mean, unless I'm like just plugging into formulas, then I don't really care. No. Plus, it's like so insignificant of a value, so unless you're doing precise stuff. Okay, wait. How do I continue this? No. Okay, wait. 1 plus e to the negative 2t plus 2e to the negative 2t cubed. Plus 1 plus e to the negative 2t to the 4th. Okay, and then we're going to add. And it's going to still be a square root. This is really stuffed. I might need more room a little bit. Guys, this is really annoying, if you couldn't tell. Negative 2 e to the negative 2t. Okay, and then divided by square root of 1 plus e to the negative, or no, I don't need to square root it because it's already under square root. 1 plus e to the negative 2t to the 4th. Okay, all of that divided by e to the t plus e to the negative t. Everyone, we are done with that horrible question. My hands are literally in the air because I'm like so happy I'm done with that stupid question. Oh my gosh. Like what? Guys, who's gonna count how many e's I wrote in this question? Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Here's what I've done so far. So we're done. We did 1 through 5, we did 17 through 19, we did 21, 22, and 27. Okay, I gotta add more pages. I don't know how to... Does that, wait, guys, let me turn off the stream so I don't leak anything, because there is personal info, like, right at, like, you guys see where mouse is, right? There's personal info, like, not even inches above that, so that's why I have it zoomed in. So 1 second, while I add more pages. How do I do this? How do I add more pages? Guys, I actually don't know how to add more pages. Wait, I'm gonna turn on my screen again so you're not just left in the dark. Yo, calm down with the speed scrolling. Your old homework might spawn in. Wait, will it spawn in? It didn't spawn in this time. Tell me, guys, tell me if you see my old homework. It's gonna be black marker instead of red. It's not. Wait, ready? Oh, you guys saw it. Ready? You guys are seeing it, right? I don't know why it's there, but... Okay! So, we have to get to the next chapter. Guys, do any of you know how to add new pages to this? I don't know where. Okay, wait, before I do that, though, let me get to the next part. So, the next part I have to do is 13.4, which is kind of obvious. Let me get to there. Oh, this is this is physics, guys. This next section is just completely physics. Which is, okay. They literally have a picture of a solar system while I'm scrolling. Okay, wait. I have to do 3 through 6, and I don't have to sketch. Okay, so it says, so for 3 to 6, it says, find the velocity, acceleration, and speed of the particle with the given position function, sketch the path of the particle, and draw the velocity and acceleration vectors for the specified value of t. And then in my homework, it says no sketching, so I don't have to draw, which is nice. Okay, wait. Guys, I literally don't know how to add new pages. Wait, I'm Googling how to add pages to Acrobat. Boom, 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 boom. Click the document button on Adobe Acrobat Preview. Huh? What? Guys, huh? Wait, let me look at images. Dude, that's Google Docs. What are we doing? Huh? Can you play Rivals after this? Permission to take the dump. Yeah, guys, everyone, go drink your water. Go do anything right now because I'm gonna try to figure out how to add a new page. Cause let me turn screen off real quick. Guys, I'm still here, don't worry. I'm still here. Don't worry. I'm still here. How much homework do you got left? I'm gonna do 2 chapters out of the 6. That's what I'm planning on it. Guys, it's not the end of the stream. I'm still here and I'm alive. Dude. Guys, it's getting to the point where I'm asking ChatGPT. Google's not helping me, bro. How to add pages to Acrobat. No, don't worry. It's fine. Wait. Bro, I need a pro for this. Okay, wait. Okay, guys. So what I have to do is I have to download this. Save as. I'm so glad my screen's off right now. Hold up. Homework part 1. Part 1 PDF. Okay. Okay, ChatGPT. Okay, wait, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna have to close out of this. We're getting there though. So then what I do is I go to a website and I do. I have to go to a website, and I click merge. Select. Wait, no, I don't want to merge that. Let me see. Compare, organize, sign, rotate, edit. Oh, okay, wait. Then I go to I blank page PDF. Now I have to download a blank page PDF, guys. This is a lot that I have to do. So select this, homework part 1. Add more pages, blank. Add more pages. We're just gonna add as many blank pages as we can. How many pages do we think is good? I'll do 10. I like to find little prize puzzles introduces you to computer science concepts. I mean, yeah, Beanie Boy is majoring in that, right? Does Beanie Boy go to Oxford? I think he does, right? Should you make a find the game? Yeah, I mean, I find the games are fun. Y'all should, if you guys can develop, everyone should try developing at some point. Okay, wait. Okay, can this, wait. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it, guys. Now, I gotta... Here, wait. There we go. There we go, there we go. There we go, we got it, guys. We're starting the second chapter. 13.4. Okay. So the questions we have to do are 3 to 6. I'll just write it, right? So 3 to 6. 15 to 16. 23. 25. 30. And 37. Guys, I'm going to do 3 chapters today. Reason is because the third chapter is 3 questions long, and I think that it's really free. The topic itself is really easy. It was just about level curves, which are not that bad. It's like level curves, guys. If you've ever seen like a mountain, like, guys, have you ever seen like a mountain map where it's like there's like lines and like each one tells you the height? So like the more dense lines are like the ones that like height is increasing like so much faster. Like, let's say this is like a mountain, right? And then you have like this. I know that's a really bad drawing, but like this is like 100 feet, 80 feet. You know, yeah. Topological graph. That's what level curves are. That's practically what it is, but for math, for like 3D curves and stuff. So, okay, so we have to find the velocity. So okay, R of t. Okay, they're only giving us 2D functions, which are nice. So that's the fun that with t equals 2. Okay. Find the velocity, acceleration, and speed of the particle. Okay, that's really easy. The velocity is just equal to the derivative of the rate. I mean, of the position. So we're gonna get, what's it called? We're gonna get negative t 1. So velocity at time 2 is equal to negative 2 1. Easy enough, right? Then the speed is just the magnitude of velocity. So then we're going to give in... wait, instead of doing v of t, I'm just going to do v of 2. It'll be 4 plus 1. So the speed is negative 5. Or I mean, square root of 5. A of t is equal to negative 1, 0. So a of 2 is just equal to negative 1, 0. Which is done. That's it. That's the question. Okay, this isn't really... This is way, way easier. Obviously, there's more stuff about this topic. Good job, Ice. That rather than just... There's more stuff in this topic rather than just like speed and acceleration. But this is the easy stuff, and I'll take the easy stuff any day. I will not complain for the easy stuff. Oh, okay, wait. Power rule. T to the negative 2, negative 2t to the... Okay, got it. Oh, this one's also peak. Bum, 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 bum. Bro, this is making me want to play Odyssey. Should I play Odyssey on stream, guys? You guys actually want that? I don't know how to connect my Switch, though. Okay, wait. Wait, okay, wait. So the magnitude at v equals 1 is equal to square root of 8. Which... Levi, what do you think has better music, Mario or Sonic? Personally, I didn't play Sonic until I was much older. I don't know, I never just got into it when I was a kid. So, personally, I think Mario, just because it's like more iconic to me. Levi versus Roby on math. I think, like, I don't, like calculus, like this class, I think I'll win because Roby said he didn't know what was happening. But like logic-based stuff, I think Roby's better at that type. I think Roby's better with numbers, just realistically. I mean, I guess logic kind of correlates with that, and Roby's a good puzzler, so. Okay, wait, AFT. Wait, -2 t to the -3, 6 t to the 4th. I haven't learned this. Yeah. I think you'd be better at like logic stuff with numbers is what I'm trying to say. Like with this class, I think I'd be better just because you don't know what it is. But with like actual, I do not want to ask an AI assistant. I'm 17. So, okay, wait. Oh wait, no, why did I do A of 2? It's A of 1. Roby, have you said, I don't know, wait. Do you know what you want to major in? When you do go to college? Like, I'm guessing, if I had to guess, computer science. Am I accurate? Unless you don't want to say, which is fine as well. Wait, okay. Dude, everyone I know is majoring in computer science. Online, at least. One of my friends in real life is going to major in political science, which is cool. Guys, if any of you in chat know what you want to major in, you should say right now. What's my major? I'm planning on majoring in aerospace engineering. Which is, this is like a really good class for it, so. Oh wait, I don't need to do R prime of t. I just do V of t. -3 sine of t I plus 2 cosine of t j. D of pi over 3 is equal. Okay, wait. Sine of pi over 3. This is making me actually use trig. Okay, wait. 60 square root of 3 over 2. -3 square root of 3 over 2. Wait. Cosine of pi over 3 is just 1/2, right? So then it's just 1. And that's fire. I've heard like all engineerings are good. I don't know about environmental though. I don't know what environmental engineering does. I've like researched a bit of engineering, and aerospace just is most interesting to me. So. Wait, okay, 9 times 3. 9 times 3 divided by 2. 9 times 3 divided by 2. 27 divided by, wait. 9 times 3 divided by 4, I mean. So 27. Wait, it's gonna actually just end up being 31 over 4. Square root of 31 over 2. I did that. 31 over 2. Okay, acceleration with respect to t is going to be -3 cosine of t I plus or minus 2 sine of t j. Decimals are lame. I only use that. Fractions are just way easier. Renewable energy, waste, pollution management, and all environmental. So it's useful. Okay, wait. Pi over 3, -3 over 2. And it's going to be square root of 3 of j. I like how these questions are really free. It's helpful. It's nice that these questions are free. Plus e to the 2 j t equals 0. You want to be a psychologist, but it's really underdeveloped job. You won't make enough money. So I chose dentistry. Yeah, that's fair. There's a lot of jobs like that are like very like underdeveloped right now. So you should go with something that's stable, I feel like. Stable is always better than not stable, I feel like. Okay, v of 0, this is really easy. I plus 2j. Nice, that's really nice. Okay, so then this is equal to the square root of 1 plus 4, which is equal to the square root of 5. A of t is equal to e to the t plus 4 e to the 2t I j. So a of 0 is equal to I plus 4j. Guys, this is easy. Okay, wait, we're done with 3 through 6. Okay, 15 to 16. Welcome back, Toadstone. Okay, 15 to 16. Let's see. Find the velocity and position vectors of a particle that has the given acceleration and the given initial velocity and position. Okay, so we're just going backwards, right? So we're given 15 and 16. That's not even that bad. Okay, so we're given a of t, 2b, 2i, plus 2tk. Guys. TK! Do any of you know who TK is? Okay, wait. So then we're given the initial velocity is 3i minus j. Then we're given r of... Wait, is that you, TK? Wait, TK, is that you in chat? I didn't know that was you. If that's actually you, I'm surprised, because I didn't know TK was actually in this chat. Oh, shoot. I'm realizing now that it's three-dimensional. This is x, this is z, this is x, this is y, this is x, this is... I mean, that's y, this is z. Okay. So then the velocity of t is equal to the integral... is equal to the integral of 2 from 0 to t dt I, or plus 3 I, comma, integral from 0 to t of 0, I guess. So it's just a constant. Okay, wait, I'm gonna just do this one. I can do that one in my head. I don't feel like, yeah. Since it's just a, yeah, I mean, okay, continuing now. 0 to t of 2t dt plus 0. Okay. So then v of t is equal to 2t, or or no, I can't really put dt. I'll put dx, okay? If any of you caught my error. Okay. It'll be 2t plus 3. So we'll get 2t plus 3 I negative 1, or I'll say just negative j. And then we'll do t squared. Yeah. Okay. So that's velocity, right? Okay. I don't know who Cards of Koi is. Like, I know Discord users better than YouTube users. Yip Yapper, I didn't know till yesterday that you were funky. I'm gonna be for real. I just like the usernames are different, so I have no clue. Okay, wait, I'm gonna fact check myself. 2, yes. 0, yes. 2t, yes. Okay. I do know who you are, because your username is the exact same. Okay. So r of t is equal to the integral from 0 to t, or, of 2x plus 3 dx I comma integral from 0 to t of negative dt or dx plus 1, or and then j. I'll just do that. Then integral of 0 to t of... Okay, by the way, if anyone's curious at why I'm writing so much, it's because my teacher makes me. I can do this work in my head, but you know how teachers are. Anyways, continuing. Okay, so r of t is equal to t squared plus 3t I comma or a plus. I actually just realized I can do plus, not commas. It's fine. I don't wait. Why am I putting commas, guys? Okay, anyways. I'm just brain farting. I'm just brain farting on the format. I didn't know. I don't know usernames, bro. Wait, TK, if this is really you, paint me in the dark right now. Wait, okay, wait. -1, so negative t, plus 1. I knew it, dude. I was like, there's no way. Anyways, that's the answer. These ones take a bit longer, but there's only why there's 3 questions. I mean, 2 questions. I'm just gonna fact check my answers. 2t plus 3, -1, 3t squared. That should be right. And then r of 0. Yeah, I mean, I think that's right. Okay, that's 15, and I only have to do 16 next. I'm actually a Connor 3D, y'all. Are you really? Connor 3D, I'm such a big fan. As in, I blow air at you. I'm not, I don't like your channel. I'm so stupid. Wait. Okay. I plus 2 cosine t j. No, I like Connor 3D, guys. Don't worry, I was joking. I think he's cool. I just knew Oral Atlas was not Connor 3D, guys. I gotta make that clear. Like, everyone spam W Connor 3D in the chat. He grinds. He grinds. He's a grinder. For him making all those hatch tutorials, like, I genuinely, like, I don't know how he did it. Like, I actually am... After what... No, so Shaft isn't... Right, guys, story time. Shaftez and I were VCing yesterday, or aka Oral Atlas, right? And we were doing all the markers, right? Because marker update released yesterday, which is why the homework stream's today and not yesterday. But it took my sanity. Like, Shaftez can confirm, or yeah, I'll call you Shaftez. Shaftez can confirm that my sanity was drained. Like he could hear NBC me just constantly getting more and more like tired as I made every single video. Like, I don't know how Connor 3D does it, but that drained me. Like, it was so much. It's just tedious. It's really annoying, especially with all the videos uploaded. Like, I didn't even have custom thumbnails. I just took a picture of the GUI. I got good sleep last night. Actually, no, I didn't. I slept on the couch, if those who know. Okay, wait, let me... Why'd I sleep on the couch? Someone can tell you guys. I'm not gonna say it. Someone for here surely knows. The only reason I probably woke up on time was because my family was watching a movie when I woke up. That's actually, I think, the only reason why I woke up on a decent time. It is 7 p.m. for me, yes. Integral of sine is negative cosine, okay. Integral of cosine sine. Wait. Wait. For these trigonometric functions, I have to actually do the 0 as well. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. So it'll be negative cosine of t minus negative cosine of 0. So plus 1, I think. Two. And this one doesn't matter because that becomes 0 anyways. And then Levi, you know how I got wait. Oh wait, yeah. Levi, you know how I got 33 in the Mega Hunt? You did? Fire, I didn't know that. I don't know stuff until you tell me, guys. 3x squared, I think. 3t squared. There we go. Okay. Velocity. That's velocity. Okay, guys, easy question for you guys, because I want to be engaged with my viewers. What's the difference between velocity and speed? Bro. Okay. Direction? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Roby's right. Yeah, no, you're right. I was hoping someone would say that speed is a scalar. But both are right. Both are technically right. Because direction is indicating a vector, and yeah, okay. Yeah, so you're right. You guys are right. Don't worry. Yeah. Shaftas just said it. Or just said what I was thinking someone would say. But direction is good enough of an answer. What's the difference between displacement and position, though? You mean displacement and distance? Do you mean displacement and distance? I'll say I'll do displacement different distance because displacement. Yeah, it's displacement and distance. Okay, so displacement is the distance from the start to finish, but distance is how far you actually traveled. So like, let's say, right? So let's say you started here, right? And you ended here, and you went like this. Displacement would be this, right? It'd be this, you're this far. But distance is actually how much, like, you actually went. Guys, everyone please compliment my drawings. Okay, wait, let me continue this. plus integral. Was that peak? Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, I gotta do x. I keep forgetting. Plus 1j. This entire thing. Plus integral from 0 to t of 3t squared minus 1. Or x, sorry, dx minus 4k. Okay, and then Levi, draw a perfect integral. Okay, is that perfect? Is that perfect? Okay, guys. What about partial? Ready? Guys, is this a perfect partial differential? Ready? Ready? Boom. Boom. Perfect partial differential. On mouse. That's perfect. I don't want to hear it. That's literally so perfect. Like, yeah, actually, thank you, guys. Dude, Acrobat already has that. It, like, automatically has that. Guys, perfect integral? Okay, wait. Integral of negative cosine is negative sine plus x. Yeah. Negative, so it's negative sine t plus t I. You said this was Roby integral? What does that even mean? Am I missing a joke? I don't know what this is. I mean, it's an integral, but it's like very like flat. Wait, is this a perfect integral? You know what this looks like? Oh, the pitch slate. Okay, I get it. It's the pitch slate amount. Okay. Guys, did anyone ever do this? Ready? I thought I was so cool when I did this. I was so cool. I was so cool when I did this. Okay. Plus, boom. 2 sine of x. So it's negative 2 cosine of x. Negative 2 cosine of x. Or t, I guess. Plus t. Minus. So minus. Plus 2, I think, right? Let me make sure this equals 1 when I plug in 0. 0. So it'll be negative 2. Oh, well, I have to do 2t here. Wait. No! Okay, wait. I thought... Okay, no, I did. I thought this was also in the integral, but it wasn't. Okay, that should be good. No, I am so tough. What are you talking about? Okay, wait. 0, that's it. Yeah, okay. And now we just do the last part, which is t cubed minus t minus 4. Okay. Okay, wait. What do we have next? What are you gonna give me, Doc? 23, 25, 30. Let me make sure that's correct. 23, 25, and 30. Okay, let's see what 23 is, guys. On the top row? Wait, where? This one? Wait, guys, tell me which one's the best. Ready? 1. 2. Or 3. Like it... Which was the best? 1? You guys think 1? Okay. I agree. I agree with you guys. Guys, 4 isn't an option. Okay, let's see what 23 is, guys. This is probably when you're going to get into the tangential and central pedal forces, or, yeah, components of acceleration. Oh, okay, this is a word problem. A projectile is fired with an initial speed of 200. Okay, so I'm not gonna put the question because that'll be too long if I put the question. But I'll say the v naught, which is the initial velocity, is 200 meters a second. Alpha is 60 degrees. Find the range of the projectile. So how far it goes, the maximum height reach, and the speed at impact. Okay. So how we do this is we use a formula, which is x, which is the horizontal distance, is equal to v naught cosine of alpha t, and then y, which is arguably a lot worse, is v naught sine of alpha of t minus g over 2 t squared plus, I'm not going to put plus the original position, but in the original position in this problem is 0, so it doesn't really matter. And if anyone cares what g is, I'm just going to simplify it. 4 point, what is it? It's, wait, 9.8, right? So it's 4.9. Gravity. G's gravity. I think that's it, right? Okay. So A. For A, it wants the range of the projectile. So how far it goes until it reaches the bottom, right? So this is what it's looking like. A projectile's fired, right? So let me just like visualize this so you guys can see it. A projectile's fired with the initial speeds of 200 milliliters. So then it goes like this. So the projectile goes like that, right? Oh, you can't even see. I'll get this, wait. Okay, you guys can see for the most part. I think that's good. I'm gonna zoom in again, but yeah. So you guys can see the work. I'm gonna erase it though, but that's like the visual imagery of what is going on. When I used a parabola to model a jumping ball for my rolling star game. That's funny. Okay. So it's asking how far did the projectile reach? So what we're saying is when did it hit the ground, right? So when does it hit the ground? When y is equal to 0. When t isn't equal to 0. So we get 0, and then we know the initial velocity is 200. Sine of alpha, as anyone knows sine of 60, it's square root of 3 over 2. Correct. I know none of you said that, but... So it'll be 100 squared root of 3t minus 4.9 t squared. So, this is a quadratic that I don't really want to solve. Because there's a square root involved and a decimal. I mean, plus 4 point... No, wait. So it'll be... So t is equal to... Which, I'm going to put in my calculator, by the way, I'm just using slang. Square root of 100 times the square root of a square root of 3. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay, wait. Square root of 100 times the square root of a square root of 3 divided by the square root of 4.9, which is equal to approximately 5.9. I'll just go around 5 seconds. I want to make sure that's right by plugging that back in, because I'm not actually 100% sure. Times 5.95 minus 4.9 times 5.95 squared. Okay, that is not right at all. What'd I do? Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought this was a constant. Rip. Okay, rip. See ice. Okay, I thought that was a constant. Oh, wait. Actually, you know what I can do is I can just do... And that becomes way easier. So actually, what the answer is... Calculator, please stop work on me. Okay. Wait, what? I'm so lost. You're telling me the projectile reaches the ground up? No, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. I swear this time. I got it. My brain's not functioning right now. Okay, it hit the ground at 35 seconds. About 3.5. I'm sure on that one. 35.35. Literally that. Okay, right? So then, I'm going to check my answer because I somehow messed that up twice and I don't trust myself. 35.35 minus 4.9 times 35.35 squared. Okay, and that equals negative 0.35, which is close enough to 0. That's close enough to 0. Okay. So it reaches the ground at 35.35 seconds, so it's asking how far did it go, so you just do y of 35.35, and you get, or no, I mean x, sorry. And v naught 200 times, or I'll just say 100. I think that's a clean answer, no? That's a clean answer, right? This is a very clean answer, I feel like. What the? Okay, wait. I think that's a clean answer. Wait. Divided by, wait. Cosine of 60 is 1/2. So the 200, 100 times time. I think that's right. Yeah. Okay, B time. Okay. The maximum height reached. Okay, so when the derivative of y is 0. So let's find y prime, right? So y prime is equal to 100 square root of 3 minus 9.8t. Boom. Boom. Okay, wait. So then you set this equal to 0, and then... So then, we're getting there. Let me put in my calculator, short calc. Divided by 9.8. So then t is equal to 17 points. Guys, if only Ice was here to experience this. I'll leave that underlined. I'll see if my teacher notices, or professor. Okay, then the maximum height is y. So y of 17.67. Oh, you guys can't see my work. I'm so sorry. Okay. So then y of that. Yes, it does indeed say 67. Okay, time to plug this back into y. Minus 4.9 times 17.67 squared. Six meters. Yes, guys, it says 6'7". To memorize American painters. Okay, nice. Okay, wait. Okay, next part. So C. It's the speed on impact. So impact is at this amount of seconds, right? So the speed is going to just be the square root of velocity. Okay, so we'll model this as a vector, right? With the x and y coordinates respectively. So we'll have 100t, and then we'll have 100 square root of 3t, minus 4.9 square t, right? So then we get velocity of t is equal to 100 square root of 3 minus 9.8 t. So v of 35.35 is going to be 100 peak sawn, by the way, minus 9.8 times 100, no, 35.35. So 346.43. Right? So then the speed is this. Oh, you guys can't see again, bro. I'm so sorry. Okay. And then that's just going to be which equals 100 squared plus 100 times square root of 3 minus 346.43 squared of that. So about 200 meters a second is approximately the speed when it hits the ground. What comes after Calc 3? Differential equations. Levi, low-key, just make your general the stream chat. Some people can't talk. What do you mean? How is... Wait, is it because... Oh, wait, guys, I know what's happening. Wait, so guys, the people who are chatting, is it bugging? Like, is it just not showing up on the screen? Leroy, say something in chat. Leroy, say something in chat. Leroy, does it not allow you to say anything? Well, guys, the people who are chat... Why are you shadow banned? I'm so... Wait. Why does YouTube shadow ban live chatters? Algorithms deprioritizing borderline content flagging. Oh, wait, no, that's not what it was. Shadow ban. Oh, okay. So, okay, this is from the official YouTube website. It's a way to let spammers continue to spam without anyone else in the community or outside of it seeing what they do. So you spammed probably in Roby's chat and that caused you to get a temporary shadow ban. I can't do anything about that. You're just gonna have to wait it out until you can chat again. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. If that's normal. I think that's what it is. I mean, it makes sense. You might have like been saying like GG in Roby's chat or something. And then like YouTube like flapped you or something. Cat just won't help this. You're right, Cat just will not help this. Yeah, you're blame Roby. Don't blame Roby. Blame YouTube. Kill YouTube. Actually, don't do that. Okay, we're done with that question. Wait, what's the next one? It's 25. Okay. A ball is thrown at an angle of... Okay, this is more physics. Not my favorite. A ball is thrown at an angle of 45 degrees to the ground. So it's like thrown, right? So like this is the graph, right? Boom. 45 degrees right here. So if the ball lands 90 meters away, then what is the initial speed? Or yeah. Okay. So it lands 90 meters. I know my immaculate drawing. Okay. So y is equal to 0 at 90, right? So we don't know the initial velocity. That's what we're trying to find. So we'll label the initial velocity just v0. We're trying to find v0, right? So cosine of... Actually, we don't really need x. No, we do. No, we do. No, wait. No, we don't. We don't need. We just need y. So so sine of 45 degrees is square root of 2 over 2, right? What's the initial speed? That's what we're trying to figure out. We're given when it hits the ground. So t minus 4.9 t squared. So what it's saying is that y is equal to 0 when t is 90. So we're trying to solve. So we'll do 90 minus 4.990 squared. And we'll get 0 equals, or actually here. We'll like algebra it, right? So 4.9 times 90 times 90. 690 equals 90 square root of 2 over 2 times v0. Okay, so then v0, we just divide it by 90 times square root of 2 divided by 2. So then we get that the initial velocity oh, I'm stupid. I'm plugging in. Okay, wait, no, I'm wrong. So we're looking for the t when it hits the ground, right? So y is equal to 0. Wait. This is like a puzzle. We do need x. So x is going to be v0 square root of 2 over 2. Same as sine. I mean as y. T. So this is equal to 90. When t hits the ground. So we're trying to solve for t when it hits the ground. But we're also trying to solve for v0. No, okay, I know it. It's like algebra. Okay, so then we're solving for, well, we want to solve for v0 realistically. So, what we're going to do is we're going to divide by t. Wait. We want to solve for, wait. Yeah. So we'll divide. We'll do this. right? Just algebra, right? So then we plug that into here. So we'll get 180 v naught square root of 2 minus 4.9. Check general. I'll check that later. 180 v naught square root of 2 squared. And so this simplifies easily. V naughts cancel out, square root of 2's cancel out. That becomes 90 minus, and we'll do this. So 180 squared times 4.9. So that's 158,760 divided. Okay, I'll divide that by 2 actually, because it's even. So then 7,900, 308. Okay, wait, that over v naught squared. So then we add that over to the other side. We'll get 7,380 v naught squared equals 90. So then we'll get 7,900 380 divided by 90 equals v naught squared. And therefore, if I do that division, we'll get square root of 882 v naught, which is equal to, so the initial velocity is equal to 29.6 or 0.7. Is it in meters? Yeah. I'm guessing it's in seconds, so meters a second. And Coffee said that a bit ago. I don't know if you're solving those or looking it up, but we got the same answer, and I'm going to trust that's right based on that you got the same thing. Okay, 30. We got 30 next. 30. Boom. Okay, what's 30? Show that a projectile reaches 3/4 of its maximum height in half the time needed to reach its maximum height. What? Do I have to do this one? Please don't tell. No. Oh, okay, I do. Wait, let me read that again slower. Okay, show that a projectile reaches 3/4 of its maximum height in half the time needed to reach its maximum height. You guys are just talking about Geometry Dash. Okay, we're almost done with this section. We have 2 more questions, but instead of doing this one, I'm going to do number 37 first, because I don't know how to do this one yet. Okay, wait. Find the tangential and normal components of the acceleration vector. Okay. R of t is equal to t squared plus 1 t cubed, with t being greater than 0. So the tangential and normal components of vectors. So r prime of t is equal to 2t, 3t squared, and then r double prime of t is equal to 6t. Okay. And so the normal components, the normal tangent component is going to be a of t is equal to r prime dot product with r double prime divided by r, the magnitude of r prime t, and then a of the normal component is going to be the dot product between, or not the cross product, I mean cross product between r prime times r double prime divided by, again, this. So that's the normal component. I'm 97. Can someone confirm? Kathy, can you confirm that's right? No, I trust myself. Okay, so then r prime of t is equal to the square root of 4t squared. Did the music turn off? It did. How long ago did that turn off? I just realized. Okay, plus 9t to the 4th, which equals to t square root of 4 plus 9t squared. I don't know why they're making these in. The Roby Revolt wiki? Okay. Okay. So let's do this, right? So R prime dotted with R double prime is way easier than whatever I was doing with the matrices. It's just... Guys, I bet you could understand this. Ready? Everyone watching, I bet you can understand dot product. Ready? The first component multiplied by the second, but the first component of the second part, and then the second component multiplied by the second component, them added together. So 2t times 2 is 4t plus 3t. Let me erase this. Okay. 4t plus 3t times 6t, which is 18t cubed. There you go. Easy as that. Which is nice. So then the normal component is equal to 4 plus 18t cubed over the square root of 4 plus 9t squared. Okay, the normal component. Now that's a bit weirder, to say the least. 4t, 9t to the 4th, blah, 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 blah. 4t plus 18t to the 3rd, factor out of t, cancels out, okay. Okay. So, this part is a bit weirder, and I don't like it, so let's just move it along. Oh, wait. There's a formula for their cross product. Okay, wait. Okay, guys, watch this. You know what I'm gonna assume? Since there's no z component, it's fully 0. Boom! So everything's still right. Because adding 0 means that, like, the graph is just xy based, but it makes it easier to do this because then I can actually add an ijk and it'd still follow the rules. I'd have to memorize a whole different formula if I didn't do that. So, let's go. Then I don't have to do that. 6t2. So that equals 0i equals 0i minus... again, let me look, wait. Tangential components. Big boom, you just jumped. Okay, anyways, 0i, again, 0j, plus 12t squared minus 6t squared, so 6t squared, okay. Pretty nice if I do say so myself. So then this, and then so if we find, we'll just get equal to 6t squared because you're squaring something and then square rooting it. It's already absolutely valued, so. Okay, then, so we're getting that a of n is equal to 6t squared, or 6t, I guess, because that t can cancel out, divided by 4 plus 9t squared. W. Okay. I should probably go up now and finish that last question. Let me be sure of something, though. Sorry, I'm checking something. I'm also texting someone because someone was frantically texting me. Boom, boom, boom. 3 big booms. Okay. How many more questions? So, I'm doing 3 chapters, right? So, this is the last question of this chapter. So... And then I was going to do 2 chapters, but the 3rd chapter is really, really short. What the? You hear that? Why is it so loud randomly? Wait. You guys can hear that, right? Four. You can hear the typing. I don't know why it randomly became so loud. Okay. What was in the advanced lobby that scared you? Wait, oh, okay, you guys are talking about something in chat. Okay, 30. So 30, let me read it out, which I actually didn't know how to do. Show that a projectile reaches three quarters of its maximum height and half the time you need to reach its maximum height. So, I mean, I feel like we could approach this question by starting off by just giving the definition of the X's and Y's for projectile motion. I'm gonna assume that the position starts at 0. Okay. So then, show that the projectile reaches 3/4 of its maximum height. So maximum height's even when y prime is equal to 0, right? So let's solve for y prime. I'm pretty sure this is how it wants us to approach the problem. So then we'll get t is equal to v naught sine of alpha. Why did I just draw the infinity symbol? Sine of infinity? Okay, divided by 9.8. So that's when it reaches its maximum height. Right? So, if that's when it reaches its maximum height. Also, guys, I told you. I predicted it. I said that at first, the stream would be, like, popping off, and then it would slowly dwindle down. And now it's at 11 viewers. I proved you guys right. Okay, anyways. And then, so that's when it reaches its maximum height. So, it wants to show that... Yeah, no, I'm surprised that there's still 10 people here. But, okay, anyways. Show that the projectile reaches 3/4 of its maximum height. Huh? Not everyone can handle the homework stream. Okay. Show that a projectile reaches 3/4 of its maximum height and half the time needed to reach its maximum height. So the maximum height is given by when you plug t back into here, right? So the maximum height is equal to v naught squared, or yeah. I'll just do this. So 9.8. Boom, right that. Right? I think that made sense so far. Minus 4. Wait, 9.8. Wait. Do you guys hear that scream? Yo. Okay, wait. 4.9 divided by 9.8 squared. Let me what that is. 4.9 squared, or no, not 4.9 squared. 4.9 times, or 4.9 divided by 9.8 squared. So that gives you minus 0.051 about of v naught squared sine squared of alpha. So that's my type. Why is there someone streaming in the back, bro? Then we could factor out a v naught squared sine squared naught. And we'll get, let's see what we get. 1 over 9.8 minus 0.051. So it gives you just 0.051. So 0.51. Okay. So the max height is equal to this. About. I don't know what. Okay, I'm sipping this on. What is this? Why did I just hear screaming? Oh, I should all know this one. Okay. So then okay. So that's its maximum height. Show that the projectile reaches 3/4 of its maximum height. In half the time. More calculator. This is like a puzzle and I don't know how to solve it. Okay, wait. Okay, wait, I know how to do it, right? So this is equal to the 3/4 max height, right? So then, in half the time to reach its max height, so so this divided by 2 is equal to, v naught sine of alpha, that's really bad alpha, divided by, 19.6. So, that means that if we plug this into the height function, we'll get this. So then let's try that, right? So we'll bring this over here. So then we'll do y equals v naught sine of alpha of v naught sine of alpha. Sorry for making you guys jump. 19.6. It's just I figured it out and I'm happy. 4.9 v naught sine of alpha divided by 19.6 squared. Okay, so then y, if we factor out a v naught, we'll get 1 over 19.6 minus minus 4.9 divided by 19.6 squared. And we'll get, ready? 0.0383. Y is therefore equal to 3/4 max height. Boom! Proven. Proven! Oh, you guys can't see it. Oops. Proven! Let's go! Don't, okay. 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 Guys, next up, we're done with that chapter, guys. We're done with that chapter. So the next chapter is 14.1, and we're going to do one more chapter before I end stream. So 14.1, and the only reason I'm doing a third chapter is because look at how little questions there are. 45 through 48. 3 questions. Or 4. Okay. This chapter is called partial derivatives, by the way. Chapters. There would have been partial differentials in this if I went further, but I'm not going to. Dang, what am I looking at right now? Okay. Draw a contour map of the function showing several curves. Okay. So 45 is f of x, y is equal to x squared, y squared. Okay, so how we do contour maps. Contour maps are z equals k, and we're assuming z is equal to f of x, y. So we'll do z equals 1, right? So z equals 1. So we'll do k equals 1 to start, right? And I need to actually graph this. So you guys are about to watch graphing. Who's excited for graphing? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll make this go up a bit higher. 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's bad, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so when z equals k, let's do z equals 1, right? So k equals 1. We'll get 1 equals x squared minus y squared. Does anyone know what that is? Anyone? That's not a circle. Circle is x squared plus y squared. Well, yeah, you can factor it, but what shape is this, guys? Come on. It's a hyperbola. Thank you, Yip Yapper. It's a hyperbola. That kind of will go like, this. Well, it's like, I hate hyperbolas, to be honest. You guys think that's good enough? Well, okay, we'll say it. We'll say k equals 1. Same for this side. That's a hyperbole. 2 different things. Hyperbola is an actual shape. Okay. Okay, so that's k equals 1. Let's try k equals 4, okay? So that means that 4 is equal to x squared over y squared. However, hyperbolas like to have 1 equal, so we'll do this. And that's another hyperbola, as most of you probably know, with x equaling to 2 and y equaling 0. So okay, let's do 9 for our last one, right? because I'll only do 4 level curves. Actually, I'll do 4. I'll do 4. So then y squared, that, you know, 1 equals x over 3 minus y over 3, square both of these. So now, yeah, no, definitely, I hate hyperboles. I mean, hyperbolas. And I'm assuming you guys see the pattern. If not, then sorry, but... So, I'm assuming you guys see the pattern, and if not, I'll just tell you. 4 will be like this. Okay. Okay, and if anyone is curious, I'll do 0 as well. 0 equals x squared minus y squared. So then we'll get y squared equals x squared. And then we square both sides, we get y equals x, and y equals negative x. So then this is what it looks like. So that's kind of what this graph looks like. I'm kind of curious. Is there a way to get a top part too? I feel like I'm missing something on here. Hold up. I'm looking it up because I'm not sure if I have the right graph, but we'll see. Wait, Z. Wait, z equals x squared. Oh, wait, this is a saddle. Oh, this is a saddle. So, okay. I'll do one more just for you guys to see it, okay? So we'll do -1 equals k, right? And then we'll get -1 equals x squared minus y squared, which will turn into 1 equals y squared minus x squared, which is a number hyperbola that goes upwards. So then we'll do 1 here. Hopefully that made sense. And that's where I'll end it. That's where I'll end that question. 46. F of x, y is... Okay, and if anyone's curious what this means, it means, like, z is 0, right? So it'll be... These lines will be flat on the axis, but these lines will be 1 in the air, 3 in the air, 4 in the air, 2 in the air. That's what we're practically doing. We're trying to map it out. It's like kind of like it's literally like topological graphs, if you think about it. Okay, anyways. How am I still going? I'm almost done. But I usually do homework for longer periods of time. Okay. So let's get that graph down. I'll do it in terms of 4, and I don't know why I did 9 last time. I'm at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 second, wait. Okay, so we'll let z equal to 1, right? So 1 equals x, y. And then, well, guys, ready? So watch, ready? 1 over x equals y. Boom! So does anyone look like that? No, it looks like this. Boom. Boom. K equals 1. But it also looks like this. k equals 1. Okay. So then we can do, we'll do 2 equals xy, right? And then we'll do 2 over x equals y. So when x is equal to 2, it's 1. And negative 2, it's negative 1. Let me try to visualize this more. When it equals 4, it'll be 1/2. Oh, how about this? When it equals 0.5, it's going to be 4. When 0.5 is going to be negative 4. Okay, so it's trying to look like this. If anyone knows what I mean. They look very similar, but there's 2 different lines. Okay. So, now we're going to change it to negatives, right? So, we'll do k equals negative 1. We'll get negative 1 equals xy. And then we'll get negative 1 over x equals y. And that's just the opposite. So when x is equal to 1, it's going to be negative 1, and so on and so forth. So it'll kind of look like this. And you guys can assume what the graph's going to look like from here. Like, it's going to just be like, it's going to like do like this. It's going to be a random intersection, so on and so forth. My handwriting kind of sucks, but you guys get what this is going to become, right? And I'll just draw k equals negative 2 to please my professor. Okay. You guys can see what this becomes, though, right? And if it equals 0, then it's just the axes. Okay. Number 47. Well, you have 2 more questions, then we're done. With this chapter, at least. So then, let's see. F of xy is equal to square root of x plus y. Now this is annoying. We'll draw our graph, obviously. Actually, here. So we'll do hashtag 47. F of x, y is equal to square root of x plus y. So then we'll draw our little graph. We'll make it just how long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. No, I'm still here. I'm still here, guys. I'm sorry. Someone entered my room, so I had to mute real quick. Okay. I'm here, guys. I did not vanish. I did not vanish. Someone entered my room. Someone entered my room, guys. Someone entered my room. I know I vanished for a second. Okay. Anyways. Let's let z equal 0. We'll just first start it there, right? So then 0 equals square root of x plus y. I'm curious at what graph this will be. Well, we can do... Oh, we'll get y equals negative square root of x. Which, negative square root of x, it's going to be... I can't think right now. Wait, 4. It'll be 4, negative 2. So it'll be like... And then 1, it'll be negative 1. And so it'll be like... k equals 0. That's actually not a lot to go off of, practically. Social interaction jumps here? Yes, exactly. Okay, anyways. So, let's do 1 equals square root of x plus y. Well, if actually you do this, it'll be y equals... negative, if you solve for x, right? It'll be y equals... 1... Wait. Yeah, negative square root of x plus 1. So what that will look like is just how you expect it, I guess. 1, it'll be negative. So when you plug in 1, it'll be there. Negative 4 would be there. So I'm guessing you guys can start seeing the pattern. I'll do 4 lines. So then if it's 2, you know, I mean, right? So then we'll do one more just because my professor wants 4. And so then we'll do this, 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 or this, and then boom. So on and so forth. You guys can see how that goes. And if we want -1, it'll, you know. So you can kind of see what the graph will look like. Okay, number 48. Actually, just in case, I'm going to just do this. Okay, there we go. Number 48. So our last one, guys, until... Okay, last one, guys, for this chapter at least. Natural log of x squared plus 4y squared. Okay, this is really gross. I don't know why. Hopefully this is not an insanely gross one. But we'll see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, guys. Wait. Yeah. Dude, Ice would be having a field day if he was here right now. 6, 7, because I say 6, 7, like, okay. Let's do 0. I feel like that'll be easier. We'll e both sides. So it'll be e to the 0 equals e to the, you know. We'll just make this easier for ourselves. So we'll get 1 equals x squared plus 4y squared. And then we'll get 1 minus x squared. Oh, I see how this is going to turn out. Equals 4y squared. And then we'll divide by 4, and then we'll get I'll just solve it for you guys. We'll get 1 minus x squared divided by 2. Does anyone know what this is? Plus minus. Does anyone know what this is? No one? Guys, think about it. Yes, Roby got it. It is a circle. It is indeed a circle, guys. So, 0. Trying to look like this, kind of. That's not a great circle, but you... Wait. It's more like an ellipse, actually. It's an ellipse. Sorry. It's an ellipse, because there's a divided by 2. I forgot about that. So it's ellipse, but circle's close enough. It is indeed an ellipse. Okay. Or a circle, kind of. It's an ellipse, circle, same thing. Okay, anyways. So then if we... Okay, this is going to be annoying because if you guys see, there's a natural log. Guys, I'm going to keep this in my homework. Ready? Do you think my professor will know? Do you think you'll notice? Guys, is that the Igor ball? Is that the Igor ball? Okay, I'll do 2 now. Or 1, because I didn't do 1 for some reason. Guys, fun fact. When I was doing my Calculus final, Calculus 2 final, this is Calculus 3. When I was doing my Calculus 2 final, we had to make a poster for an animation character, right? And an animated character. And we had to find the area of their body. So, because using like washer and disk method, if any of you know what that is. So practically, I didn't know what to choose, so I asked Gagarg, and they told me to do a minion. So I did a minion. But they wanted me to put Gagarg on my poster, so I put it in semaphore. Like, the poster is in my teacher's classroom. Like, it's hung up on the wall, and there's just a random, like, dancing guys in the corner of it. And, like, no one will know what it is. That says Gagarg if you decode it. Okay, anyways. E both sides. E equals x squared plus 4y squared. Ugh, this is really annoying. Okay, E minus x squared equals, I'll just y plus minus divide by 2. So this is, again, This is again what's it called? An ellipse, but with square root of e being the x's radius, which is annoying. What's square root of e? Okay, it's like 1.6. Okay, so about like I'll say here, and then y is gonna be when it's wait, x is equal to the square root of e, it's equal to 0. So about here, and then when when 1. Wait, what is this gonna look like? Is it always gonna be? Wait. Hold up. Wait. When x is equal to 1, right? It was 0, and then when x was equal to 0, it was negative 1/2. Wait, so when x is equal to 0, it's square root of e to the half is equal to pi. Okay, wait. So 0.8 about. I mean, I think you get the pattern of what this becomes. I'll do k equals 2. That'll be e equals 2.78. So 2.7 is like right here. Or no, well, over here, I mean. So that'll be 1, 2, 2.7. 2.7. About, I'll just put it on the thing. Then e divided by 2 is 1.3. So then k equals 2. And you guys will continue to understand what this graph becomes, I feel like. It'll be like e to the... I hate how it's like in terms of e, but you know. If it works, it works, I guess. E to the 3/2, that is 4.4. So 1... So, wait, yeah. 2... Wait. Okay, it's 3, 4. So 4.4 is like right about here. 2, 3... Wait. That's 3, that's 4. So that's 3, that's 4, that's 4.4. So right about that, and then that divided by 2 is gonna be 2.24, which is like right about here. Boom. Okay, k equals 3. Okay. That's going to be the graph. If you guys can't tell what it becomes, it starts becoming an elliptic paraboloid. If anyone wants to look up what that is, then go ahead. I'm pretty sure it does, at least. An elliptic paraboloid. Let me just make sure I'm right about that, and so I'm not like misinforming you guys. Oh, no, it's not. I'm lying. But if we go into the negatives, it'll start going just more down. Because then it'll be like... Yeah, it's kind of a basket. It's like a funnel. It's a funnel. That's the best... that's actually what it is. It's a funnel. So imagine a funnel. That's what it is. So then I'll do that and like do... Okay, I can't even put it. Okay. I'll just randomly write... I'll just write an arrow and say k equals -1. So my professor's happy. Okay. So. Homework recap. Ready? You're getting glimpses of my old homework again. Okay. 13.3. We had this. A ton. This is the worst question I've ever done right here, right? Come on. Okay. Right? Okay. Then we're done with it. We get done with that question. Then we have 13.4, which is physics. All physics-based. Then we had 14.1, which was sketching graphs using contour plots. And that's all we did. And I feel like, so I'll tell you guys what I have left. I'm not going to do it on stream, but I have 14.2, which is about 7 questions, which actually isn't too bad. 14.3, which is about 15 questions, so pretty bad. And then 14.4, which is about 8 questions, which is also not too bad, but it's like kind of in the middle. So that's all I have left after this. I'm going to finish this on my own time. But I think that's going to be it for the stream. Yes, this was a productive stream. So. And that's my stream. That's homework stream. That's the long-awaited homework stream that everyone wanted. I hope you guys are happy that I managed to do all this on stream. I'm surprised I actually got a bit of work done. I thought I'd be more distracted. But, I mean, hey, I'll take it. Thank you guys for being here. Subscribe. Let's see if I can reach 150 or something. Yeah. And that's it. If you guys want, also join my Discord. It's in the description. If you're not there already. Yeah, I mean, that's it, I guess. So, bye!